Hi, it's Lita Lumps Apotheca Health and Beauty Hacks, and we're here to discuss colloidal silver today, which helped me so much with my sinuses. Having contracted a cold recently, I completely forgot about it. I was walking around for a day with like a headache, and then I realized, oh yeah, I have this in my purse, which is where you should keep it, so you can remember and have it on hand for instances like that. Anyways, let's discuss. You can also make it or buy it. Awesome stuff, good for so many things. All right, you guys, I had completely forgotten about how amazing it is for sinuses. Skin benefits, like if you have eczema or ringworm, all sorts of viruses, even shingles. The most notable part is that antibiotic-resistant superbugs are not resistant to this. They can actually create an immunity to colloidal silver, which is, you know, this is the big problem with antibiotics right now, how these huge superbugs are being constructed out of all the antibiotics used. So now, I forgot that I used to make this, and it's pretty safe to make, and I'm gonna start making it again. You have to shield it from light. So put it in a dark amber bottle of some sort. What happens was, which was happening to me, there was sediments and it was changing colors because light affects the molecule. Anyways, I'll link below to some places where you can buy pretty simple colloidal silver creation machines. Otherwise, I've been buying it just because I feel safer lately, and I know it's made right. It's totally clear liquid. What I've been doing is I spray it up my nose like this, and I like lean back at least so that it drips down my throat, and that has been really clearing my sinuses. When I first did this, I had a terrible sinus infection, and I was spraying this and hanging my head and my upper back and shoulders off of the bed so that it would really get deep in my head. You can feel it clearing. So yeah. Also, sublingually, spraying it under your tongue, you know, kind of holding it there so that sublingual, those veins under your tongue absorb. So it smells a little snuffed up at first when you first put the colloidal silver in, and then it starts to, like, your head just clears. So right now I'm in a stuffed up phase because I just put this in. Let's wait a bit and maybe I'll sound better. It works really well with bacteria and viruses and all pathogens, like other pathogens that create asthma. With bacteria, it affects the oxygen of the bacteria. It reacts with this bacterial cell membrane. It enters in the bacteria membrane, destroys, and could even get into the DNA of the pathogen. So that somehow suffocates the virus. So that blocks the life-preserving cellular process that can make the virus continue to live. Yeah, the main thing is the whole drug-resistant bacteria, viruses, the superbugs. This actually works, and it can't become resistant to it, which is awesome. It's good to have around, especially with pending doom and you know, Armageddon in terms of whatever viruses. So get a little kit, get a big jug, even especially now in flu and cold season, it really is very helpful. It's also supposedly helpful with so many, almost any disease out there. People have reported benefits. Tuberculosis, Lyme disease, bubonic plague, pneumonia, leprosy, gonorrhea, syphilis, scarlet fever, stomach ulcers, cholera, parasites, ringworm, malaria, and viruses like HIV and AIDS, pneumonia, herpes, shingles, warts, you name it. This apparently helps with that. It works with the enzymes around the pathogen and helps pull into your bloodstream and get rid of it. Does this affect your good bacteria? It absorbs into your bloodstream before it even gets to your lower intestines. So it actually bypasses, if you put it in your mouth, digestive system, even if you're swallowing it. Yeah, I'm starting to be able to breathe. Yeah, just a few minutes, I'm able to breathe more easily. It just kills the pathogens. Okay, so as magnetic scavengers, colloidal silver doesn't have to collide into the bacteria like antibiotics do. So because they're positively charged little nanoparticles, so they attract negatively charged pathogens, little microbes, including viruses, are negatively charged. So the thing about your gut bacteria is that good bacteria are also positively charged. You can remember that negative, positive, because the negative stuff is actually negatively charged, positive stuff, positively charged. So that's neat. So if you're concerned about your gut bacteria, you can also like swish, they suggest swishing it on your mouth and holding it under your tongue, or I just spray it under my tongue like I did. A few times a day. I love squirting in my nose because as I speak to you, I feel like I can breathe better. It's opening up my sinuses just by squirting in, just doing the little head dip back. But hanging off your bed with it is so helpful. Anyway, so I was feeling achy and shivery. I caught this flu, and then I remember that I had this. It helped immediately. I mean, it helped that night, right? Just squirting it under, doing a few times a day. So I'm going to start making this again because it's apparently very beneficial for your skin, for skin wounds, things like fungus or psoriasis, eczema. Spraying it on there. There's salves and stuff you can get, which I'll link to as well. Burns, it's amazing for burns, and it's anti-inflammatory. So it's amazing. It's actually amazing how it just absorbs. It's amazing, okay? Some people think that colloidal silver will be banned one day because it's so effective, and big pharma don't want that because, you know, then we won't be taking drugs. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you how I don't think I have any colloidal silver videos, and I'll link to some. I know some people are just live by it and take it all the time. I don't know if I want to take it all the time, but some people do. Anyways, if you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and tell me about your experience with colloidal silver. I'm sure, read the comments because a lot of people are more knowledgeable about colloidal silver, and I'm gonna start making some and maybe putting on my skin, see if it has an effect. Maybe. Okay. These are silver rods, by the way. These are silver rods. They're a little bit corroded, so I have to like put some baking soda on there and wipe off the corrosion. But distilled water, you want to make sure it's distilled water when you're doing the device. Okay? Yay! Hope you have fun with that. Happy holidays. If it's holiday time while you're watching this. Okay? Good. Anywho, HIV, AIDS, the bubonic plague, giardia, gonorrhea, like, well, let's look at the list. Great. Okay, so I'm sounding a little nasally at the moment. With the, hold on, so it was the, you know, the negative, or what are they called? What else was I? So the thing with, whew. Okay, so with bacteria, what is it called? That's in pools. What do they put in pools? They put